There was this statement this she made a statement and she was like she basically said you that when you receive the Holy Spirit and you begin to shine your light on other people, you will be in a place of conviction. Um, a lot of people will see this light and they won't know how to act, or it'll bring out a spirit in them that they didn't know was there. So it's like sometimes when you feel like a lot of people is, and it could sound like, an excuse. These people is acting a certain way. Oh, so we gonna make an excuse for them and say, oh, there's a demon in them. But it's a lot of spirits. Like I said, I was watching this movie, and this it was like a spirit of this baby. So this baby had passed at a young age, and it was a lot to do with the baby's death. A lot of it's a slavery movie. So the woman, they tortured this woman. They stole her milk from her breast from her baby. So therefore she couldn't really feed her baby because of all of these men. These men literally held her on the table, held her down, and was sucking the milk from her nipples from her baby that was meant for her baby, and wind up killing the baby. Um, So yeah, it's like this baby was in this house. This baby, you know, rested. The spirit of this baby rested in his house. And I won't say rest because it wasn't, this baby wasn't at rest. It wasn't at peace. This baby um craved the mother. This baby wanted to be with its mother, the spirit of this baby. So the house was so haunted. The house was haunted, and to the point where her two sons wound up running away because they couldn't deal with this one, where it scared them. The oldest daughter stayed with the mother, and the oldest daughter also knew, the mother and the oldest daughter knew that this baby was her sister and her child. So it's like this baby couldn't rest. This baby wound up, um, and anybody that came into the home, like she had a visitor, and the visitor stepped in. Before he even stepped through the doorway, he seen the presence. He felt the presence. He was like, "Woman, what evil do you have in this home? What evil is here? I feel it." And she was just calmly like, "You have. It's not she. It's not an evil spirit. It's just a sad spirit." So eventually this baby wound up finding a resting place, and the resting place wasn't, it's all gone, it's down into the earth, and it could have gone down into the earth because the baby wound up finding a host, finding a vessel, um a woman. So this baby went into this woman because it couldn't take, basically the man had fought with the baby, fought with the spirit, to the point where the spirit had to come down into a vessel to face this man, head on, face to face. So the older sister, she was just sitting there like, "Mommy, is the baby gone? Is my sister gone? I want my sister back." So they waited a while. She was like, "I don't think the baby is gone." The sister is saying that she was like, "I don't think the baby is gone. I think that the baby has a plan." So this was the baby's plan. Eventually, the baby found a vessel to rest in, and when she came into that home, she was just asleep. She slept for about a week, 2 weeks, few days. They didn't say the time frame, but the baby was sleeping, and eventually when it started getting up, she started eating and she started acting like a newborn, walking, taking her first steps, and the older sister was there. And she knew that this wasn't a regular woman that came into their home. When they first got there, and they found the baby in the front yard, just, posted up, and they took her in. Like I said, the the older sister already kind of knew that this was the baby. The older mother kind of knew because, as soon as she seen her, she went out and she peed on the ground, signifying that there is a spirit that has come to this home. So, when she said this, she said, um, it's like sometimes you don't understand the situation. Sometimes you're not going to understand the situation, but it's like this people and like spirits come into people's bodies just because sometimes they need a resting place, and these spirits are earthbound spirits. Their soul is ongoing. All of these emotions, all these vibes is ongoing. It's not, resting. In order for a spirit to rest, it has to find a vessel to rest in. Otherwise it's going to keep being awake. So when she said this, it kind of hit it on point. I'm like, because she was like, um this baby, well, she said the people and their spirits, she said some people go into a vessel, go into a human body to rest, to find rest, and some people come into the body, I mean, some spirits come into the body to finish what was undone. So um she's speaking a lot about these spirits and how they are interfering with people's lives. And when you look at a person, don't see this person as actually intentionally trying to get at you, trying to hurt you, or trying to invade in your privacy, or invading your territory, your home, and stuff like that. Sometimes people act out because they have a spirit in them, they have some type of presence in them that is speaking out and doing what it's doing, just because the spirit has not found peace. So right here she is saying,
You as someone that you feel convicted over every little thing, down to even feeling bad about killing a bug or something. Let's just say that because your heart is pure. And you start meeting people in this world. You are a light. You meet people who have a little bit of light, but it's a little bit dimmed because of the errors of their ways, the things they're not correcting themselves about, and they do have hidden demons in them that they're not aware of. So they have a lamp, but their light is not fully bright. It's like you never see those light bulbs where it's about to die and it's flickering and it's not light, it's a little bit dimmed, and then you see someone who completely does not have any light in their lamp,
guilt. She's
and you
speaking
come
about
and you
guilt.
have
She's
100 watts
speaking
of
about
light and you're
self-doubt.
walking with
You
your
feel
lamp like
guilty all the
this,
time.
and you're helping the person that has a little bit of light but it's dimmed and it's flickering. You're helping them, you're giving them light to see,
And she's saying
right?
you meet people that has a little bit of light, and you meet people with light that is dim, and you're that light. You've become that
The
light
light
to
that you have
where
is so bright.
you're
The person that has no
they're
light
kind of
looks so
using
much
you as
softer
a flashlight
because
in their
of
dark
how dare you come
places.
and try to
So any
bring that to me?
circumstance
How
that you
dare
find
you
yourself
make me
in and
feel
you
bad?
just feel like this
Because
isn't
they'll
right,
feel
this is,
offended.
you feel kind of
The
on
demon
edge, what's
within them
going
is,
on?
remember,
It's
that
kind
demon
of
in them
teaching
was
you to have
evil.
patience in a
That demon in them
situation,
is
because even
instantly
though
going
you
to
don't know
have
you're
that,
helping,
you know,
you're actually
that
helping a
instant
lot.
alert
So I
system.
loved when she said
That's the
that,
Holy Spirit.
because I
That
was in a
demon's gonna
place
go
where I'm
in
kind of
defense
like,
mode, instantly
um,
wanting to get rid of you,
like
wanting to
I'm
kill you,
not
wanting to
used to
attack you,
just,
wanting to defeat you completely. Whereas the
outside,
person that has a
help.
little bit of
I'm not
light
used to,
and it's a little bit
I'm more
dimmed
of
because there
in
there's
my
some
own,
errors and correction that's
thing.
missing,
My
nuance that's
stuff is
needed,
my stuff,
and
and this and
you
that.
come around them,
I'm not used to doing
they
like
may be
outside
nice
help,
because a little bit of
people
niceness is
coming
in
in
there.
and
There's a bit of
helping,
light. They
actually
may be nice and they may be
having me help
open to
their
being warm
situation.
and accepting you in the
So
beginning, and then what ends
when
up
I heard
happening
this,
is
I'm
the
like,
hidden
okay, so
demon that's in
maybe
them is
I
being
am being
called
placed in a
out
situation to
from the
where
Holy Spirit and
maybe
then
I have
removed that
a,
was residing in them.
enough
Now
light
they're
to
being
where a lot of
aware. Now
people
they're being
don't have
alerted that,
enough
yo,
light.
there's
Some
something
people
in me that I
has
had no
lights
idea was
has went
there,
out, and I'm being that lamp.
right? That
I'm
I
that
had no idea was
lampstand
there. And
to
this
where,
person coming around me
they're
triggered
using
that.
me
But
as
again, because
to,
some people
as a
don't like
little light
correction
to
and
their
they like to
situation.
validate or condone
So
their
yeah, this
behaviors, they may
video just
instantly think
actually
that you're
helped
the
me so
problem.
much, because like I
And they
said,
may feel
I was at a
instant
point of
trigger from you.
confusion.
There's
I
some
really didn't
people, they
understand. I'm like,
completely
And when you're in a point where you don't understand something, you tend to react. You react in ways that's kind of, God is telling you, sit down, humble, be patient, and just allow. And you're in a point where you're resisting. So when you don't understand something, you tend to resist. You tend to do things or react to the situation to where you're kind of resisting everything. Like, I don't know, I don't understand. You know, so yeah, it kind of helped me, and anybody else that feels like they're in a place of not understanding or a lot of confusion. Think about it in this way. You are that lampstand to somebody else's life. So just sit back and just allow your light to shine and have faith that God is with you no matter what. And you will come out strong, and you will come out with some form of gratitude because you didn't resist. You didn't cause disruption to what's out of your control. And even if it is in your control, or you have some type of doubt, then be at a standstill. It teaches you to be at a standstill and allow things happen. And sometimes things just have to unravel for itself. God is working in your life. Trust the process. So yeah.
This will also cause envy, this will cause jealousy, and you will be trying to figure out what is wrong with you, but nothing is wrong with you. And again, going back to the message I put out, God had to literally explain to me how there's some people out there who like the idea of being envied. They like the idea of people being jealous of them. They want to attract that type of attention, right? And not understand, because they want the attention, because they want to live a good life, and they want people to hate on them, and they want people, and it makes them feel superior, it makes them feel good, it boosts their ego, right? And what people don't understand is a child of God who naturally has the Holy Spirit, who's doing all the right things, and God is blessing them. A child of God does not want to attract that. A child of God is not looking to attract that. That is something that comes naturally, and that